that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
This Norwood woman's TikTok has been seen all over the world. She warns 3 pills of a popular antibiotic left her with a crippling condition. So 25 Investigates wanted to know why this medication is still being prescribed 16 years after the FDA began warning about it.
Investigative reporter Ted Daniel joins us live. And Ted, this is a rare but devastating condition.
Yeah, it's called floxing, Mark and Vanessa. The term is used to describe a reaction some people have to one class of antibiotics. A small percentage of people prescribed these meds experience toxic side effects. The people we spoke with say they should have been warned, but were not.
Talia Smith had a full-time job and a daily exercise routine. Her life was go, go, go until it stopped.
It was like a bomb went off in my body, literally.
In April of 2021, Talia was prescribed Cipro for a urinary tract infection. She says she questioned the doctor. Did she really need an antibiotic that strong?
Is there anything I need to be aware of? And they actually told me, no, there's nothing you need to be aware of.
3 days later, Talia says she ended up in the emergency room. She describes the pain in her body like an electrical shock. She couldn't eat, she couldn't walk.
And the doctor said, were you taking Cipro? You know, there's a black box warning label. Do you know what that is?
Black box is the strongest warning the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has. The label is restricted to medications that can lead to injury or death. According to the FDA, Cipro, Levaquin, and other antibiotics known as fluoroquinolones should be reserved for serious issues like anthrax exposure or severe infection.
25 Investigates analyzed federal prescribing data. More than 2 million people were prescribed these antibiotics in 2022, including more than 200,000 right here in Massachusetts.
It's an easy antibiotic to use, and as a result, it's overused.
Dr. Shira Jerome is Chief Infection Control Officer for Tufts Medicine. She says fluoroquinolones can cause tendon ruptures, central nervous system, and heart damage, and there's no way to know in advance if someone might have an adverse reaction.
All of those things are relatively rare, but with the massive amounts of fluoroquinolones being used in this country, we tend to see a lot of those complications over time.
In 2023, there were roughly 3,000 adverse reactions from Cipro alone, and that's just what's reported to the FDA.
So what are raised the alarm about this?
Rachel Brumert says she was floxed by Levaquin 17 years ago. She's now a patient safety advocate working for the FDA. Brumert wants to make it mandatory for prescribers to report when patients have negative side effects from fluoroquinolones.
The general population doesn't know that the FDA has 7 black box warnings on fluoroquinolone antibiotics, and that is a big deal.
Talia Smith has also become an advocate, sharing her story online as she fights to get insurance to pay for floxing treatments. Every move is a struggle.
Sorry, I don't want to get emotional.
And that struggle is for life.
This level of chronic illness, it's not living at all. You're just surviving day to day.
So here's what you need to know. If you're prescribed an antibiotic or any medication, don't hesitate to ask questions. All the people we spoke with say those conversations need to happen. There are about 8 brand name fluoroquinolones and dozens of generics. If the full name of the drug ends with Floxacin, there could be other options. Always check with your prescriber. For 25 Investigates, I'm Ted Daniel.
Wow. Ted, thank you, and we wish Talia the very best moving forward. Boy, she's been through a lot.